I really believe that every person has an intrinsic capacity to heal, both mentally and physically. And in the same way that we use medical interventions to heal our bodies, I think that mental health and the support from a counselor or a therapist can help just stimulate the natural healing process that can occur in our brain at the same time. And sometimes we just need a little external support, but I really think that everyone is capable of healing. We just sometimes need a little push or a nudge in the right direction to kind of get that process going. I decided to become a therapist. I worked at the Worcester District Attorney's Office as a victim witness advocate. So I worked with a lot of people when they were at not great points in their life. And I felt like I could do a lot more being able to work with people one-on-one for longer periods of time and being able to have a much more personal approach. That was something that really sort of drew me. And I also just find helping people understand why they're doing the things that they choose to do to be really interesting. I'm always curious why people do what they do. And so then helping everyone understand, why am I doing this? And do I want to do more or do I want to do less of this? And figure out how we can change that. I am trained in what's called eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, which people also refer to as EMDR. When something really traumatic or really scary happens, sometimes our brain can just get a little bit stuck. The parts of the brain that get disconnected when we're highly distressed, it lets those pieces just kind of come back together and make sense of what happened. And my job as your therapist is to just help get that a little bit unstuck and let that process naturally resume. The effects are really profound and people tend to find pretty immediate relief from using EMDR. I mean, I love so much about what I do. One thing I love is that every day is different. I get to work with a variety of different people. They show up different every week, which is always exciting and it keeps me on my toes. It keeps my job very interesting. But I also love being able to see where someone started and where they are now, and being able to look back with that person and be like, wow, look at everything that you've done, because it's really, they've all done it and they've allowed me to just be on that journey with them, and it just feels like such a privilege.